So this is iterations of 1, 4, 2. So if we look at this tri-V striking combo, the second striking combination that's taught in the tri-V system, 1, 4, 2. If you saw our previous video, I showed 2 versions of that, and I thought, well, let's explore this a little bit further and see how all these pieces connect. The tri-V system has been described as the operating system for Pikiti. It's how these different pieces connect and work together. The more you understand about the system, the more different things you can do with it. And we're going to try to illustrate that a little bit using, again, the second fighting combination that we teach. In the very beginning, you essentially have no footwork and this basic combination. So the very first combination with just straight linear footwork, if we come here, again, 1, 4, 2, and if he's going to feed 1, 2, 1, basically, it'd be 1, 4, 2, okay? So I bridge, I get to contact here, we come around, assuming that it's still functional, I'm in the contrada. Okay, no footwork there whatsoever, maybe a little bit of a lean out here as I wave out, but that would be a super basic, very gross motor, very aggressive entry for that. Another linear option, okay, that was a long distance, a Largo version of it, would be a close range version of it, where now I'm aggressively crashing. Come back a little bit here. I come in here, I'm going to crash, bang, bang, bang. Here, if I'm too close here, I'm coming around with the 2 that way. Actually, let's do this. So this is just linear application, right? Once again, straight long distance, 1, 2, maybe go lean into contrada. Okay? 1, 2 crash as I crash and close. So that's 1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. 2 different applications, linear applications. The next version, right? I'm going to take my footwork. I'm going to hit my attacking footwork as I go outside. These are the versions that I showed on the previous video. But now I'm going outside. 1, 4, 2. Here, again, 1, 4, 2. I add the leg shot in as another variation. 1, 4, 2. Okay, so all of these are the same thing. That one was just 1, 4, 2. Well, what if I don't want to go pie? What if I want to attack that line? So now we're going to hit diamond footwork, turn and attack in. So let's just pull this back here. So now he does the same thing. I go 1. I'm crashing that line here. What's this? This is knife tapping or tapping as I crash into that line here with my attacking footwork. Hit my diamond footwork, crash. I close 2. 1, 4, 2. If he's like fast, he adjusts for me, so you're going to pivot and face me. I zone out this way. He's fast and he's going to zone out here. Now I'm going to payong here and come into the inside. So now it's a payong application as I come into here, come back here, come to the outside, whack him on the hand, whack him on the head, whatever. So that version would be 1, 4, 2 as I come through and apply it that way. Another version, actually go back out to the outside one, I'll show that spin version. So on that one, 1, 4, when I got to outside, if I get outside pressure here, his out, right, if he turns and faces me, I can still do 2, but if I get this, it gives me gives me a chance to hit. And now if he's smart and spins out and moves my back, right, to roll off the back. So here, now that's the out on that one. For this pressure, this is also the same thing for the palm up pressure, right? He spins out here, and especially if I'm pressuring in here and he does the spin out here, the out is actually the 2 or my counter for what he did. So to put that together, 1, 4, right? I'm pressuring here. I spin out, shit, bang. What's that? It's 1, 4, 2. 1, 4. Maybe I hit him on the head, maybe I didn't, but now he's gone and he's taking my back. Here, bang, 1, 4, 2. Again, these are just different versions of 1, 4, 2. Another one, would be off the, like off the jab game. So maybe he's a jabber, right? He has a good jab here, and we're doing this way. Any of these combinations that have this, share the same line, 3-2 here and 1-4, they counter and they come back really quickly. Okay, so here is I want to get some kind of reaction. He's got a good jab game here, like he's jabbing my hand here, bang, and I want to drop that. So 1-4 is 1-4, obviously coming into 2. So we go 1-4-2, or you can just keep it at hand and continue to put shots onto that hand target for 1-4-2. Again, kind of linear here. There would be the second shot and back down for that last shot. Or if you want to make it more risky, the same thing, right? So 1-4-2, really linear and tight. Another version, this would be another version of a leg attack. So in this one is, remember that these are conceptual lines, right? These are quadrants. So this is the 1, and we usually do a nice 45, a nice 45. This can be a vertical shot, and this next one is a vertical shot, coming back with Pyong here, and then coming out with the 2. So on this one here is I'm going to go low, asking to be hit in the head, and coming up here, 2. Why don't I hit him with a 1? If I go bang, bang, aha, and I hit him with a 1, he's not dumb. We assume a smart opponent, when we do this, he should crash my ass right about here. Okay, and now bad things happen to me. Okay, so this is bang, bang, bang. And now he's really got to go. And if he just hit or clash, sorry, I get a good hit on his arm or whatever as we go into there. So again, bang, bang. I think I showed a version of this one with one of the earlier versions is down here, I pull, I want a monkey trap, I want him to pull back. So we're in this tug of war. Now I spam the 2 attack, and I hit him as many times as necessary. Anyway, those are all just versions of 1-4-2. There's others, but we're connecting different chunks of the system using a simple, a relatively simple fighting concept that we're using again and again and again. And as your understanding of the system grows, as you get a better understanding of Pyong and knife tapping and contradas and everything else like that, you'll be able to use the relatively simple fighting technique that gets taught on day 1. It's still viable for you in the future. It doesn't expire because, but you have more options for utilization. Anyway, just an idea, just hope that gets you an idea about how we use these fighting combinations to illustrate different parts of the system and how you will learn to grow over time. See you next time.